Morning, Trainiacs. Don't worry, it's not nearly as dramatic as I made it seem in the title of the video, but there's certainly some things we gotta talk about, alright? So I want to take a step back from the usual training day videos because I've been noticing that there have been a few comments here and there, and it can be summed up by one comment from somebody that said, you know what, I like these triathlon tips and the information that you've been putting out, Taryn, for the last couple of months, but I wish that there were more vlogs. And yeah, I have really backed off of doing the daily vlogs, and I've tried to, I guess, put a positive spin on what's going on and talking about the injury that I'm going through, and I kind of have mentioned the overtraining, and that is a big reason why I've backed off of some of the daily vlogs. To be perfectly honest with you, there are times that I'm a little bit scared that, number one, I'm like severely overtrained because I put a lot of life stress on myself last year doing this constantly, while at the same time changing our social media company very drastically, building this place. Like, it was a lot weighing on my mind, and while it didn't feel like stress, I think it added on a lot to the training, and it scares me that I might not be terribly healthy. So over the last couple months, we have really backed off of the training. And in addition to that, with the heel pain, the Achilles pain, this is a career ender for a lot of people, and I'm kind of scared because it's been 4.5 months of heel pain that I have really done a lot of damage to myself. I'm very hopeful that both of those issues are able to be rectified, but fact of the matter is that I didn't want to bring you down, basically, by having a vlog where every single day I was like, well, you know, we took it easy today because I'm still not feeling well, and all I did was rehab today. But because I'm backing off so much, I don't have as much training as I had to share last year. So that's one reason that I stopped doing the daily vlogs as much as I did. I'm still doing daily vlogs in days where I feel like I've got a really interesting day, but another reason that I stopped doing the daily vlogs is because it was feeling repetitive. And the best example of that is when I did the long swim. Like, every single video felt like it started with, "Morning, Trainiacs. Morning, Trainiacs. Welcome to Groundhog Day. I'm here at the pool again." And from my standpoint, I was getting kind of bored of that. And I have to imagine that from your standpoint, you were getting bored of that. So I value your time so much that I want to make sure that both of us are entertained, and by having different types of content, going to pro camps, playing Jenga with pros, having informational videos when I've got nothing but information to share, but vlogs when I've got a very interesting day coming up. I want to keep it new and fresh. Just like I say that triathlon is the long game, and sometimes you've got to change things in the here and now to be able to make sure you can do it for 1, 5, 10 years and be successful there. I think the same has to be said about the grind of daily vlogging. And when I was feeling kind of flat about some of the videos, because let's be honest, I am training in here in the pain cave 5 out of 7 days a week, and I thought that it would get a little bit repetitive. So I tried to change things up to keep it fresh for all of us. And the last thing about being able to do this for forever is that, as I've mentioned to you, I want to make this all that I do for the rest of my life. So I love this. This is my passion, and I can see how the interactions all around the world are so motivating to me, and I hope that it's very helpful to you. And somebody compared what we're doing, the daily vlogs, to Casey Neistat.
Comprehensive review of that suite.
And I don't think it was any of the solid Trainiacs. It really had a tone of somebody that isn't that familiar with what we do and isn't really that familiar with YouTube, to be honest with you. But they said, well, Casey Neistat, all he does is a daily vlog. He edits it himself every single day, and he's making tons of money and has time to run another company. Well, I'm not Casey Neistat. Triathlon is not the same market that Casey Neistat is in. Casey Neistat, before he even started doing daily vlogs on YouTube, he already had 500,000 subscribers. The very biggest triathlon YouTube channel in the world, Global Triathlon Network, only has 82,000. Ironman only has about 80. So before Casey Neistat even basically wakes up, he's already making $1 million a year in AdSense money, at least. That isn't even an option for triathlon, Taryn. So like just making a living off of doing a daily vlog, editing it, getting it up, that's not even on the table. And the other way that YouTubers, Casey Neistat, makes money is with brand deals. Samsung is a big partner of his, and I have to imagine that with the eyeballs that he has, he's making upwards of several $1 million a year. I have to scratch and claw to maybe get $100 per podcast episode. So there, like my brand deals in triathlon, just because it's such a small niche and such a small market, it's not even an option to have brand deals make this a thing. The final way that YouTubers can make money is by having something to sell. And a few people have said to me, like, Taryn, how can I support you? Like, can I give you Patreon? I'm like, you know what? I don't really like the Patreon model because it's sort of like a handout, not my vibe. But I looked at it and I'm like, why don't I just create products? And you've heard me talk and tease things like a pro triathlete's cookbook, workout logs so that you get hundreds of available workouts that you can do over the course of the year. Got an idea for an app. We're doing Zwift workouts, all of these things that will help you in your training and not force you to have to pay a professional triathlon coach $100, $200, $300, $400 a month. You can get triathlon coaching kind of virtually through me by piecing together all of these resources that will be a fraction of the price of coaching. The thing about that is that it takes a ton of time. And when I was on the daily vlog grind, every single day I had to spend 1 to 3 hours editing a daily video, even on the weekends. It was fine. I loved it. It's so creative that it's a lot of fun. But when that is the focus every single day, I didn't have any time to create these products that are going to help you long term and allow us to do this long term. So logistically speaking, what we do is there are days that I'll shoot 2, 3, 4 videos in a row. I'll work with Melissa in our office to get those done ahead of time to basically buy me time on the weekend so that I don't have to edit another video, and then I can use the weekend to, instead of editing the video, I can work on creating these products. And you know what? What I hear about things like the swim drill program, the training plans, those are what really help people, because it's not like these videos aren't helpful, but it's so scattered that there's so many videos all over YouTube that people can't necessarily piece it together into one cohesive system. But if I piece it together into one cohesive system for everyone and they go, oh, I know Taryn talks about this every day, but here is the step-by-step way to do it. The messages that we get about those downloads and those training plans and things like that, like those are the game changers. So does it mean that I'm like stopping daily vlogging? No, absolutely not. There's just a lot of things going on that to make sure that I can do this forever, we kind of at the moment have to do some little tweaks here and there, because if we didn't do that, like forget about not liking a couple of the videos that I do, there are no videos. It's getting to the point that towards the end of the year, we have to make this sustainable or I go away. I gotta get another job and bring the suits out of the closet. So I'm sorry to like bring you down, or I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry about this, because I know that long term, it's more important to make sure that I'm able to do this and be able to provide you with podcasts, with videos, with training plans, with products that make it easier for people to get into triathlon for not hundreds and thousands of dollars. No, I am not sorry. So, sorry, not sorry. Thank you to all the passionate trainiacs who have been with me and are continuing to be with me. You are all what make me keep going down this super scary but extremely fun journey.